Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. So for those of you that haven't joined us on Patreon, you're more than welcome to join us. Thank you to all the new subscribers that have joined us. I really appreciate you guys. And as always, to all my returning subscribers, thank you very much. As I always say, we are in this together. So somebody needs to stay positive. Because something is definitely going to take place within the next 3 days for somebody. So I feel like that no matter what, stay positive is what I heard. So let's just hop in and see what's going on, y'all. We got the real love card at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like with this real love card being at the bottom of the deck, this is like, somebody staying positive, and just, remembering, like the brighter side of life, or, thinking about the brighter side of life. So it's kind of like, it could be worse type of energy. So I don't know, somebody's about to receive some information, or, whatever's about to take place within the next 3 days. I feel like that somebody, needs to just, stay in that, love energy. Holy Spirit. There could be somebody, that somebody hasn't communicated with, that could reach out to communicate with somebody. Give me one, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Within the next 3 days, like somebody, could be tying up loose ends, or cutting off loose ends. Somebody, could be getting a haircut within the next 3 days. Somebody, could find out some information, about somebody, that they've cut out of their life. Or, within the next 3 days, like somebody, could receive some type of message as far as, something needing to be cut out of their life. But be aware, because if somebody, has cut somebody out of their life, whoever this is, they could be trying to check somebody's temperature out here. So be aware. Give me another one, please. The reading card wants to keep, it flipped over the first time and then it flipped over again. So something about some readings. Somebody, could be getting multiple readings. I don't know, if somebody, is going to receive, like a message, that they need to, like slack off when getting readings or something like that. But this is also giving me too, like somebody reading something. So somebody, reading the newspaper or reading, something on social media. And maybe, what they read or what they see, could possibly, make them feel some type of way. So somebody just needs to, stay positive. Something about, like somebody reading. Y'all know how, like reading somebody, like it's slang for, like telling somebody off. So something about that could be significant. I don't know, if somebody, like wants a problem, or is trying to cause a problem. But just be aware. We got the commitment card at the bottom of the deck. So within the next 3 days, somebody, could be getting into some type of commitment. But it's all about, what somebody's committed to. So I feel like, in the next 3 days, somebody, really could receive, like some type of message, some type of spiritual download. Maybe this is about, like their priorities, maybe somebody, needs to get their priorities straight, or somebody, like they're going to be told, to get your priorities straight. So it's something about, like somebody, needing to do something, like regardless of what's going on around them. There's also somebody, that somebody, could have been in a commitment with. They could be, like trying to, like communicate with somebody, like trying to check somebody's temperature, see where somebody's head is at, seeing, where, like trying to see if somebody, like is in a relationship or whatever have you. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. There could just be a lot that could be going on within the next 3 days for somebody. So somebody, they could be getting a haircut, they have to go to work, they have to take care of their kids. It's something about somebody, like being, like really, really busy within the next 3 days. But regardless of what's going on, somebody just needs to, stay positive. Yeah, divine guidance came out. So somebody definitely is going to receive some type of spiritual message or some type of spiritual download, and it has something to do with divine guidance. It's a lot of cutting out here, because this person is cutting, this person is cutting. So it's something about cutting out here, cutting out things, but there could be some words, that could cut deep. So give me another one, please. Thank you. The head of household card fell on the floor. I'm going to put it back. So something about, being a leader. Or there's a leader involved. A leader of something, that could be involved. But something about taxes could be significant, because every time the head of household card comes out, it gives me like taxes. I don't know. Somebody, they could be being made to, like pay their dues. Somebody, could be traveling out here. But this is also too, like somebody being divinely guided, on, like where to go. So I feel like there definitely could be a like a lot of somebody's spiritual team, around them within the next 3 days, basically, making sure, that they, go where they need to go. It's something about, distractions. So be aware, of, within the next 3 days, a lot of distractions taking place. Just stay positive. But we have the big house card. Somebody, could live, like in a high rise, or, like in a big apartment building. Somebody could live, like in a loft, or, but the big house card is also jail or prison. So, somebody, could be in spiritual jail or spiritual prison, or mental prison, or somebody, could be in physical jail or physical prison. Somebody, could be in the hospital, or somebody, could receive some news about somebody being in the hospital. That's all. That could also be a bank as well. So somebody, could receive some information, and it has something to do, with the bank. I feel like, for somebody, there could be somebody, that could be overspending, a lot, possibly, overindulging, and, things, that they could have already, like cut out of their life. So maybe, like somebody's spiritual team is like, no, we got to stay on the path. We got to stay on the path. But we got the cross card at the bottom of the deck. So, follower of Jesus, lover of God. So somebody, it definitely is a child of God out here. But this is also too, you know, like somebody crossing over. So I don't know, you know, if somebody, you know, is going to find out, you know, that somebody, you know, has crossed over. But somebody definitely, yeah, crossed somebody. Somebody, you know, could be crossing over. So like if somebody wasn't a follower, you know, of Jesus, you know, somebody, you know, could be, you know, like following Jesus now, you know. Maybe, you know, they follow, you know, like the prophet Muhammad, because, you know, Jesus was a prophet, you know, and there's other prophets, you know, besides Jesus. So maybe, you know, like somebody is choosing, you know, to, you know, like follow Jesus instead of, you know, like following the other prophet or something like that. Somebody, you know, could be a prophet out here. Or something about, yeah, like somebody profiting off of something. Why is this cutting off split ends? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be being told to split. Split from somebody, or something about, yeah, splitting a profit. Somebody's first, middle, last name definitely starts with a C. Just give me one, please. Way too many. Somebody definitely, yeah, soaring over their haters for sure. Somebody, you know, could, you know, like one of somebody's side hustles, you know, could be to do hair. But something about, yeah, somebody being committed, you know what I mean? Because this person has a ring on. I don't know if y'all can see the ring, but something about, yeah, somebody, you know, they're committed to what they do, or, you know, like, yeah, they're committed, you know, to, yeah, like their beliefs, you know. So somebody has unwavering beliefs. But something about, yeah, somebody being shit that crazy. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a N. I don't know if somebody, you know, is going crazy, but like this, if this is representation of, you know, like a hospital with this going crazy, I don't know. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, be like in a mental facility. Or maybe, you know, yeah, somebody's going to find out that somebody's in a mental facility. But something about, yeah, somebody, you know, like cutting somebody's tires, loosening somebody's lug nuts. So just be aware. I don't know, you know, somebody, you know, is trying to call somebody to, you know, have an accident or something like that. Or, yeah, there could be some type of accident, like a car accident that could take place. Somebody could be from North Carolina. Or something about North Carolina could be significant. But we got the worry card. So somebody, you know, could be worried out here. Or maybe somebody, you know, wants somebody to be worried. I feel like there could be people, you know, that could be worried. There could be people that could be worried about somebody, but there's also people that's worried about some stuff that's going on, you know, like in their lives or around them. I don't know, somebody, you know, like feels like that, you know, like they're going crazy because of what's going on around them. So there could be some type of supernatural events, you know, supernatural things that could be taking place around somebody or some people. And yeah, it can make them feel like, you know, they're going crazy. Yeah, something about, yeah, a whole group of people. There could be a whole group of people, you know, that could be worried. With this circle card. Why is this divine guidance here? Yeah. We got the calm card. So, yeah, there could be people, you know, that, yeah, like they could be trying to do stuff, you know, like to cause somebody to be worried, you know. I don't know if this is, you know, like trying to instill fear, or, you know, this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like calling somebody, you know, and like, yeah, such and such is in the hospital, you know. And yeah, like the first thing, you know, that somebody does, you know, is like get all frantic and out of control, you know. Yeah, something about, yeah, like staying in control, staying calm. So, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to be told, needs to stay calm. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody going crazy. Or, yeah, somebody wants somebody to go crazy. Somebody can't erase something out here. Why is this big house here? Yeah, but somebody definitely needs to stay calm so that they won't get locked up. Somebody, you know, possibly, yeah, needs to get some sleep out here. Somebody, you know, could be getting a sleep study, or somebody, you know, would benefit with getting like a sleep study. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an S. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have been sleeping on somebody as well. Somebody, you know, literally could find out, you know, that, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, slept with somebody. It's also what I'm picking up too. Something definitely, yeah, could take place, you know, while somebody is sleeping. So somebody, you know, could get, you know, like a phone call, you know, it wakes them up out of their sleep. Or something about, yeah, a wake-up call. So this could be, you know, like, again, you know, like somebody, you know, like receiving a call while they're sleeping. Or this is like, you know, like, yeah, like the Most High God saying, yeah, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. What's going on? I feel like somebody definitely needs to be aware, because somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to do something, you know, like to somebody's car out here. Somebody, you know, could be sleeping in a hotel as well. We got the 8 of Cups. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be walking away. Somebody, you know, could be walking away, you know, from, you know, like a lot of people, you know. So this is like, yeah, like, you know, in the next 3 days, you know, somebody, you know, could find out some information, you know, about a lot of people. And yeah, that's somebody's confirmation, you know, to, yeah, get. But there's also somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could be walking away, you know, like, yeah, like whatever they did, you know, they know that it can't be undone, you know. And so, yeah, they're trying to walk away. But yeah, like they just don't know. You know, that, yeah, like whatever they have done, even though, you know, it can't be undone, yeah, they still get consequences for it. But somebody definitely, yeah, is on their path for sure. We got the moon at the bottom of the deck. So something, you know, could be hidden out here. Maybe somebody's spiritual team, you know, was hiding something from them, you know, until, you know, they felt like somebody was ready. But there's also somebody or some people that, yeah, they're hiding some stuff from somebody. Wow. We got an Aries. I'm picking up Aries energy. So you could be an Aries or have Aries in your chart, or there's an Aries involved. But we got the 2 of Cups. So there could be 2 people, you know, that, yeah, could be, you know, like coming together to do something out here. This is also, too, yeah, like 2 people, you know, like partnering up, you know, to possibly, yeah, go against somebody. There's a lot of cups out here. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be very emotional. Somebody, you know, could be very, very emotional. But going back to the beginning of the message, yeah, there could be somebody, you know, that could be trying to come back around, you know, that somebody has already walked away from, trying to partner up. So just be aware. But there goes that Fool card. So, leap of faith. So somebody, you know, could be being divinely guided to take a leap of faith. But this is also, too, yeah, like somebody thinking that somebody's a fool. So, be aware. Yep, we got the 8 of Wands. So somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some communication. But there definitely, yeah, could be a lot of communication going on, you know, behind somebody's back. Wow. I don't know. Somebody's a liar out here. Somebody done lied about something. And whatever they lied about, yeah, they can't take it back. So somebody, could be trying to communicate with somebody, to, like try to, like take it back. But like you can't take back whatever you said. This is like, like somebody, writing something on a statement, and then, like the judge has it in hand. So once the judge has it in hand, like there's no takebacks. And then, like somebody, wants to get their lawyer, to go back to the judge and be like, well, they want to, take it back. But, the judge has already, looked at the other evidence, they done found out that what the person said on the statement, was really true and woo woo yada yada. So it's kind of like, or they can find out that like it was really a lie, but they can't take it back. Somebody definitely is trying to mess with somebody's sleep as well. So somebody could be projecting some type of energy, so that somebody would lose sleep, or somebody would like have sleep disturbances out here. Just saw a police report, so something about a police report. Somebody has been involved in mischief out here. This could have something to do, with somebody messing with somebody's car. This definitely could have something to do, with like some hair. So I don't know, somebody, was using somebody's hair to do something. But somebody, they've been involved in mischief. And it definitely, could have something to do with a wreck. But somebody, they could be in a state of ruin and disorder. Somebody, could, find out somebody's been in a wreck, somebody's in the hospital. Or like somebody, this is like a hit and run, so somebody, could have, got into a car wreck. And like hit somebody to the point of injury, but like they leave the scene of an accident, and there's somebody that's in the hospital. But somebody is in a state of ruin and disorder out here. So somebody, possibly, could reach out to communicate with somebody. Somebody definitely, needs to ask questions. There's also somebody or some people, that were so naive that they believed something. So like if somebody, like told a big lie to, like a lot of people, like it could, the truth, could be on the news. Or something about, somebody, finding out some shocking news. So somebody definitely, needs to, like stay calm. Because somebody definitely, is in trouble with the law out here. But somebody definitely needs to know that God got you. So something about like somebody possibly like trying to like rope somebody in to like their drama, their trouble. And whoever this is, they have to live with this. I don't know, something about like somebody being drunk, because that's what I just heard, drunk tank. So somebody could be drunk, and that's how something could take place. But somebody definitely is embarrassed, like by what they did, for sure. There's also somebody, whoever this is that has to live with this, they definitely have to make some type of decision. Got pregnancy. So somebody definitely could be expecting out here. So that could be, like some type of shocking news, that somebody, could find out about. Somebody, could have to live, with the fact that, like somebody is pregnant. But something about, like somebody playing games out here. So something about, some games are rigged. Somebody, yeah, they could have walked away, from somebody, that, yeah, is pregnant out here. We got a fire sign. So, yeah, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, there's one involved. So, somebody, could receive some shocking news about an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Or there's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that could receive some shocking news. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be in the hospital. Somebody is addicted to the attention of other people. Them feeling wanted and needed, yeah, by other people. They don't feel whole without it. So something about, yeah, like a whole lot of people. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like had some type of dreams about somebody out here. Or yeah, like somebody, can't get somebody out of their head. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have some type of health issues, or there could be some health issues, that could arise in somebody. So something about, yeah, like somebody has to live, with these health issues. Somebody has to live, yeah, like basically, yeah, like some decisions that they made. We got a commitment. So some things definitely, yeah, could be getting serious, between some people, especially with this Two of Cups. So somebody, could already be in a commitment. So there could be somebody, yeah, coming out of the blue, trying to disrupt it. Or, yeah, there could be multiple people, I really feel like, yeah, like somebody's about to find out some shocking news about somebody. Somebody's mother is a big influence on their behavior as an adult. They have challenges connecting to the divine feminine energy within them and externally. So, it's like two hands around this sun. So something about, like two people coming together to reveal something. There could be, two people that, that could, be revealing something, like to their mother. But somebody feels lost out here. Somebody, yeah, they could feel lost without somebody. But we have, they'll be back. So, yeah, somebody is being told, like to expect to hear from somebody soon. We got an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's involved. And then we got the pleading man. So whoever this is, could be a masculine energy. They could be trying to, like come in, like trying to plead their case or whatever. This is somebody, that could be trying to plead their case to, like their spiritual team, your spiritual team. They could be trying to plead their case to your mother, their mother. It's something about, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. And this could definitely, yeah, be taking place within the next 3 days. We got Class A drugs at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, could be involved in mischief and it has something to do with drugs. Yeah. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be plotting their next move. So somebody just needs to be aware, but somebody also, yeah, needs to stay positive. This definitely, yeah, could be an energy vampire out here. So whoever this is, yeah, they're siphoning off of somebody's energy. Or at least they're trying to. Or they could have already done so, yeah. And now they're fearful and paranoid. But yeah, whoever this is, they have to live with whatever this is. Yeah, they've been involved in mischief. They definitely, yeah, in trouble with the law. And they're fearful and paranoid. They could be fearful and paranoid about, yeah, like somebody's spiritual team out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like taken some type of bad deal out here. You could be seeing the angel number 678. Somebody, could be from Atlanta. Let's look at this angel number 678 really quick. Angel number 678 brings a message from the angels that your devotion to your spiritual practices has ensured that your material wants and needs will always be met, and your endeavors will reap both personal and financial rewards in your life. So it goes back to, when I kept picking up on the commitment. So something about, like somebody, being committed to their spiritual practices, being committed, like to their beliefs, being committed, like to their relationship with the Most High God, being committed, like to their relationship, with like their spiritual team. So something, good definitely could be about to take place for somebody. It says, you have learned how to balance your spiritual life with the monetary and physical world, and this will see an increase to the flow of material abundance in your life, as well as a sense of inner peace and joy. With this increase to your prosperity, be mindful that the more you have to share. Use your riches wisely and nurture yourself and others with love, compassion, and kindness. Angel number 678 encourages you to work towards gaining more spiritual knowledge and wisdom and incorporating it into your daily life. Your positive attitude towards your health, financial status, relationships, love, and life in general is manifesting your deepest desires and promoting positive outcomes and results in all aspects. Be open-hearted, accepting of others, and generous of spirit, and serve your life purpose and soul mission with passion and persistence, knowing within that you are on your right life path. Angel number 678 also can be seen as steps along your spiritual path, your spiritual and life path. So somebody could be about to, receive something big for sure. But something about, like somebody, like accepting people for who they are. Because that's what I took from the angel number 678. So something about, like somebody's, like somebody's kind heart, like somebody showing compassion, somebody showing kindness out here. We got an Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius and have Aquarius in your chart, or there's Aquarius involved. We got an insurance policy. So something about an insurance policy, so somebody, could receive some information about an insurance policy, but somebody has to live with this, whatever this is. I don't know, somebody, could pass away in their sleep. That's for somebody, not everybody. I'm not saying you, I'm saying somebody. So somebody, could receive some communication, that somebody, was at home and they passed away in their sleep. But somebody, there could be, like an insurance policy in somebody's name. Or something about, splitting an insurance policy. Splitting some money, We got a court arraignment. So there could be some type of court arraignment, that could take place. But be aware, because there definitely, is somebody, that's about to show their true colors out here. Somebody definitely, could be, like, scared about this court arraignment. But so if somebody's about to show their true colors, somebody, is being told to stay calm. We got this. So somebody, could have been involved in mischief, could be in trouble with the law because of this. Somebody definitely, could be on the news, and it has something to do with that. Be aware, of, an emotional manipulator out here. But this is like, like somebody, walking away from an emotional manipulator. Somebody definitely, could be looking for somebody, because that's what's at the bottom of the deck. So somebody possibly can't find somebody. They have to live with this. So something about, somebody possibly, like looking for somebody, trying to undo something that, like can't be undone. We got a tracker. So somebody, could have a tracker on somebody's car, somebody, definitely, could be trying to track somebody down. But something about, like somebody knowing some information. Something's been going on, for some months now. Somebody definitely, could have been, like trying to keep track of somebody. But like I feel like that somebody, like they can't keep track of somebody. Whoever this is looking for somebody. But somebody definitely, is watching somebody like a hawk for sure. It's an emotional manipulator out here. But something about, yeah, like somebody watching somebody like a hawk, yeah, and like they have to live with this. So whatever they're doing, to watch somebody like a hawk, this could be, like to hire a private, detective, or this is like somebody, having, like somebody or some people watching somebody. Yeah, they have to live with this. So I don't know, why somebody, is watching somebody like a hawk, or yeah, having other people to watch somebody like a hawk. But they gotta live with it. This is also too, like somebody, this could be, using this as an example, like somebody, that, like somebody used to work for like a job, so somebody, could have walked away from a job, and yeah, that job, they've been watching somebody like a hawk. They're fearful and paranoid because they know that somebody, knows some information, about, what's been taking place at that job, how the job has been involved in mischief, and whoever this is, they're fearful and paranoid that, they're going to be in trouble with the law. But I feel like that they're already in trouble with the law. Somebody's friend is secretly in love with them as well. So that could be who could be trying to, who could be looking for somebody. Something about a physical attack is relevant. Yep. Whoever this is watching somebody like a hawk. Yeah, they could have tried to send some type of forces, like to work against somebody. But yeah, they have to live with this. So yeah, the forces that they could have, sent to work against somebody definitely, could be working in somebody's favor. Yeah, but we got a tracker. So something about, like somebody having a tracker on somebody, or a tracker on somebody's car, somebody, could have somebody's location. Somebody definitely, could be on their life path. Somebody's life path could be the number 1, which is all about beginnings. But yeah, if somebody, was trying to send forces to work against somebody, somebody definitely is about to receive some instant karma, for doing this. We got a Gemini, so there's a Gemini involved. Somebody definitely, could have made some type of, like quick decision, that could lead, like to, their downfall out here. Or be aware, of, like somebody wanting, like you to, make some type of quick decision, that, could lead to your downfall. Somebody, could be born in the 80s. Somebody could be an 80s baby. Yeah. Somebody definitely is being told, to not doubt yourself. So there could be people, that, they want you to doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Whatever your intuition is telling you, it's right. It's true. Whatever you're feeling, it's right. It's true. But we got lesson or a blessing. So yeah, not only, is somebody or some people receiving instant karma for doing whatever they're doing. Yeah, somebody, is either a lesson or a blessing to, like whoever these people are. Somebody, could want to address something out here. There's something about, somebody's brother, so somebody's brother could be involved. But something definitely is coming back times 10 on somebody or some people. There's somebody, that's obsessed with a certain image out here. So something about, like somebody doing something, for, like their image. I just saw the main leader of a cult or a group. So something about, a main leader of a cult or a group to be involved. Whoever this is has been involved in mischief. Yeah, they could have tried to stage an accident or try to stage some type of death out here. So something about, somebody messing with somebody's tires, or like trying to mess with somebody's health. This is like, like somebody trying to send entities, to work against somebody. The entities is like, nah, we can't work against them. We got to work with them. Something about that is significant. But somebody has to live with the fact that, they try to stage some type of accident or some type of death out here. Something about, yeah, an insurance policy. So something about, yeah, people, you know, partnering up, you know, yeah. Well, once they pass away, yeah, we can split it. Divine intervention is at play. So we talked about divine intervention yesterday. Yeah. Whoever this is, yeah, they have to live with the fact that somebody definitely, yeah, is about to be showered with blessings. But we just heard that with the angel number 678. So somebody, yeah, is being told, you know, like to get more information. So yeah, ask questions, get more information about, yeah, whatever this is. Yep, somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, to, yeah, stay consistent and don't get distracted. So something about, yeah, shocking news. So something, yeah, within the next 3 days, yeah, there could be a lot of distractions that could take place. But yeah, as long as somebody stays calm, you know, yeah, somebody's going to get through it. But yeah, there is somebody or some people that are walking around with, yeah, guilty conscience. But whatever, yeah, whatever they have done, they have to live with this. So now somebody, you know, could want to stand up for somebody. Yeah. Now somebody, you know, wants to try to diffuse, you know, like the situation. But yeah, you can't, you know, you can't diffuse, you know, yeah, like a bomb being on, yeah, you better just move out of the way. You know, you can't diffuse, you know, yeah, like a grenade, you know, yeah, once you unlock it and let it loose, yeah, you can't go back and, you know, try to, yeah, diffuse it. It ain't no diffusing. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, trying to, yeah, like undo something, you know, that, yeah, has already been done. Yeah. We got long-term situation. So somebody, you know, could be in a long-term situation, you know, as we speak. Or, yeah, you know, somebody, you know, could find out something about somebody, you know, that they were, you know, like in a long-term situation with. But, yeah, just be aware of, yeah, the devil in a suit or a dress. Be aware of, yeah, manipulator out here. But whoever this is, that definitely, you know, could be trying to, you know, like diffuse the situation. Yeah, they think that somebody, you know, could be buying what they trying to sell. Yeah, manipulation. And yeah, somebody's not buying what they're selling. And somebody's not gonna buy it. Yeah, whoever this is, you know, that's walking around with this guilty conscience. Yeah. They have been trying to, yeah, make somebody question their own reality out here. We got karmic friends at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, something about, yeah, some karmic friends out here. Or some people, you know, that could be around somebody. Yeah, somebody's a pathological liar. Somebody lies about anything big or small. So, yeah, whoever this is, you know, that wants to diffuse the situation, they're a pathological liar. So how they going to try to diffuse it with pathological lies? Yes, whoever this is trying to make somebody question their own reality. Yeah. They're a pathological liar. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could have, you know, like made too good to be true promises. Or, yeah, remember, you know, be aware of, yeah, somebody trying to come in, you know, with some too good to be true promises, you know. Yeah, but somebody done learned a lesson out here. Somebody done learned a lesson. And there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, has wrecked their life out here. So somebody doesn't want somebody to see something coming out here. But I feel like, yeah, like somebody already sees it coming. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they already, you know, like picked up on it, you know. So maybe somebody, yeah, thinks that somebody's, you know, like a fool, you know, but somebody, you know, could be acting like a fool to the fool, you know, to make the fool think that somebody's a fool, but somebody's really not a fool. We got fleeting. So this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could be here today, gone tomorrow, you know. Somebody, you know, that possibly thinks that somebody's door is a revolving door. We got a Gemini, Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. Something, you know, could have happened in Gemini season. We got a rat, so somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rat. We got an Aries, so yeah, heavy Aries out here. Somebody's friend could be involved. An acquaintance or a co-worker could be involved. Something definitely is being mirrored back to somebody. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a pig or a goat or a horse. Somebody definitely could be coming in as a partner or a companion out here. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a snake. Be aware of, somebody trying to snake somebody. We got a Capricorn, so there could be a Capricorn involved. We got a Leo. There is a karmic out here, so be aware of whoever this karmic is. We got a Sagittarius, so there's a Sagittarius involved. We got a twin flame. We got a masculine energy. We got a Pisces and a Taurus at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody definitely is being told to use caution out here. Stay alert, stay alive is what I just heard. But something definitely, could have been caught on camera. We got the sacral chakra. So something about, somebody's creativity. But this sacral chakra with this caught on camera, this is giving me, like something sexual taking place on camera. But somebody, could have been caught on camera trying to steal something from somebody. But, the person, that they could have been trying to steal from or whatever have you, they put others' needs before their own. So, somebody, is being told to focus on yourself at this time. So, whatever the shocking news is, I feel like it don't have nothing to do with you. But, I mean, it does, because it could be people, that you know or people around you. It could be somebody, that, you was in a relationship with or you could be in a relationship with. But, somebody is being told, to, like, focus on themselves at this time. Somebody, doing that. Somebody's about to find out who was there, what they did, when they did, where they did it, and why. But something about, somebody, just remaining calm, like Angel Ariel definitely, could bring some type of information, like to somebody. So going back to, spiritual messages, spiritual downloads. But somebody definitely, was playing love games out here. And there's somebody that owes money to multiple people. It definitely could have something to do with some medicine, So this has something to do with some pills. But somebody, could look at somebody, like their spiritual medicine, or their physical medicine, or something about, like somebody dealing with some pills or something like that. Somebody, could be on pills. Somebody definitely is worrying about the future out here for sure. Somebody definitely could have to go to physical court out here. But we got the solar plexus chakra. So something about somebody's chakras. Somebody's chakras definitely could be blocked out here. But something about like somebody's confidence and self-control. So whoever wanted somebody like to correct to like to doubt their own reality, or whatever, like whoever this is was trying to do, it's not working. Somebody's very confident, and somebody definitely, has a lot of self-control. There could be somebody, that somebody, could have blocked out, so somebody, could want somebody, like to block them out. Unblock them. But there definitely, could be somebody or some people that could realize that, like, you can't be swayed left or right. Because you're allowing, your spirit guides to divinely guide you out here. And whatever plans, that somebody, has made, God is laughing. So whatever some people, were trying to do, one, they have to live with this, but two, when we make plans, God laughs. So God's plan is in motion for somebody at this time. And somebody definitely, is being protected, from, bad luck, bad karma. So I don't know, if people, you know, were trying to, you know, like attach to somebody, you know, to like transfer their karma or whatever somebody was trying to do. Because I did see the mirror card, so somebody, you know, could have been trying to use the mirror, you know, to transfer their karma or whatever they were trying to do with a mirror. But yeah, these are people that somebody, you know, has shown unconditional love to. But there will be some facts that will be made known out here. There is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they're holding on to past regrets. You got filing for bankruptcy. So somebody, you know, could be filing for bankruptcy, but it's something about, you know, like somebody, you know, trying to file for bankruptcy, but yeah, like they're involved in mischief, or yeah, like they're in trouble with the law. But somebody definitely is operating in a North Node out here. So I don't know, you know, if people, you know, were trying to get somebody involved, you know, with, yeah, like their mischief, or trying to get somebody in trouble, you know. But yeah, I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, like stayed on their path, you know, somebody, you know, yeah, they allowed their guides to guide them, you know, somebody, yeah, continues, you know, to stay, yeah, in the North Node. And so, yeah, God said no. But there's also some people, you know, that, yeah, they could be wanting to stay attached to somebody, or wanting to, you know, come around somebody because they want to be protected from some type of bad luck, or from some type of bad karma. But God said no. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some apologies, you know, from multiple people. But somebody just needs to, yeah, continue to use caution. We got a fake relationship. So something about, yeah, somebody putting somebody in a fake relationship. Somebody, you know, has to live with, you know, yeah, some type of fake relationship out here. Somebody possibly, yeah, they just wanted to be, you know, act like that they, you know, act like that they love somebody, you know, or yeah, wanted to be, you know, in some type of relationship, friendship, or whatever with somebody, just because, you know, yeah, they wanted to be protected from bad luck or bad karma, or yeah, they wanted to, you know, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, has fought change, you know, and yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is scared about their future. And there is somebody that definitely, yeah, don't want to let go, or there's some people that don't want to let go of somebody. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, could have been bragging about, you know, like their fake life out here. So yeah, fake relationship, fake life. We got an Aquarius Pisces cusper, so you could be an Aquarius Pisces cusper, or there's an Aquarius Pisces cusper involved. Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, something good is coming your way. So somebody, yeah, just needs to get ready. And yeah, whoever these people are, they have to live with the fact that something good is coming somebody's way. We got false business records. So something about, yeah, somebody having some type of false business records, false business, fake life, fake relationship. We got threatening text messages. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could, you know, be sending out threatening text messages, or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, having to live, you know, with the fact, you know, that, yeah, they were involved in mischief. Somebody, you know, yeah, could have been involved in money laundering out here. But we got physical upgrades. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive a physical upgrade. Somebody, you know, could have been, yeah, like trying to, you know, like because, you know, they were attached to somebody, they felt like, you know, this is like, yeah, like somebody being a law-abiding citizen, and the other people being criminals. And so they was like, well, the law-abiding citizen, you know, if we can just, yeah, like stay attached to them, you know, if we can make them think, you know, that, yeah, we're their friend, or, you know, we're their lover, or whatever, yeah, like, you know, when shit hits the fan, you know, yeah, we can just throw it on them, you know. God said no. So there definitely is somebody or some people that are about to be found guilty of all charges out here. There's also some people that possibly think that they're being protected from bad luck or bad karma. So these are people that think, you know, that God got them, or, you know, they thinking, you know, that their spiritual team, you know, yeah. I feel like when they try to send some forces to work against somebody, yeah, that's when somebody's spiritual team was like, nah, we good on y'all. Y'all don't listen. Somebody, you know, could be going through a separation or a divorce, or something about, or somebody, you know, that somebody, you know, could have been married to, you know, could be involved. yeah, we got obscene acts. So somebody, you know, not only could have been involved in money laundering, false business records, somebody definitely, yeah, could have committed some type of obscene acts against somebody or some people. But whoever this is, yeah, they can no longer ride on your wave or feed off of your energy, your grace, your favor, or mercy. God said no. So yeah, maybe, I mean, they definitely, yeah, could have been being protected from bad luck and bad karma while they, you know, were riding your wave, feeding off your energy, face, grace, and mercy, but not no more. Yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they like to blame others for their circumstances. They literally, yeah, could have blamed you for their circumstances. But at the same time, yeah, whoever this is, they don't see their wrongdoing. So yeah, whoever these people are, they're stuck in the matrix. Or this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, now they see, you know what I mean? But yeah, they have to live with the fact that, yeah, they didn't see their wrongdoings, and yeah, they're stuck. They can't get out. You know, so ain't no unplugging, you know, yeah, ain't no diffusing the situation, ain't no, you know, turning off the grenade. Whoever this is, yeah, they're learning karmic lessons out here. We got a sister, so there could be a sister involved. Somebody's first letter, last name could start with an H. But somebody's financial worries definitely, yeah, could be over out here. We got illegal bank accounts. So something about, yeah, some illegal bank accounts could be significant. Somebody, you know, could find out about some illegal bank accounts. But yeah, whoever this is blaming others for their circumstances. Yeah, they're holding on to past regrets out here. Somebody don't see, yeah, like their wrongdoings. They're stuck in the matrix. And we got this. So somebody, you know, could be going through a transformation, you know, because, yeah, like death and rebirth, you know. But something definitely, yeah, could be ending. But something about, yeah, somebody passing away. So I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have committed some type of obscene acts on somebody, you know, that, yeah, like wasn't breathing, you know what I mean? This is weird. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have been blackmailed with death or jail. So something about, yeah, somebody, you know, choosing death. We got challenge your authority. So yeah, there's some people that definitely, yeah, could have tried to challenge somebody's authority. So yeah, whoever these people are, regardless of whoever they are, yeah, they didn't know who somebody was. Somebody that could pass away from some type of contagious disease out here. Or somebody, you know, yeah, trying to give somebody a contagious disease. But I really feel like there's some stuff, because we saw the moon. So there's a lot of stuff that's, yeah, hidden out here. But somebody, you know, could find out that, yeah, somebody has a contagious disease. Well, we have control freak tendencies. So somebody has control freak tendencies out here. So somebody, you know, yeah, they want to be in charge. You know, they want to tell, you know, yeah, everybody what to do. Or yeah, at least you. But whoever this is, yeah, I feel like that they can't even control their own life. Less no one trying to tell other people, you know, what to do with theirs. But you could be seeing the angel number 555. There could be a lot of people's eyes that are opening up to a situation. So there could be a lot of people, you know, that could be, you know, like trying to stand up for somebody now. But I feel like that whoever these people are, you know, they knew what was going on, you know. We got physically in debt. So yeah, somebody, you know, could be physically in debt. So that could be why, you know, they could be filing for bankruptcy. But somebody, you know, could be physically in debt. So that could be why somebody, you know, wants to, you know, like come back around or stay attached to somebody or whatever have you. Yeah. Whoever this is with this control freak tendencies, yeah, they want to control your life. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to keep, you know, like pushing forward, you know, even when facing obstacles. We got restoration of life. So somebody possibly, yeah, is about to, yeah, receive, you know, like some type of restoration of life out here. But there are people that definitely, yeah, finally sees who they are, whoever they are is. We got a light worker, so you could be a light worker. Yep. But there is somebody that's obsessed with yeah, their social status. Somebody, you know, could be a light worker, but yeah, like not you, but yeah, somebody in the situation, and yeah, they weren't, you know, using, you know, yeah, the God giving gifts in the right way, or, you know, yeah, they were going against, you know, another light worker or whatever have you, you know, they were pulled back into the matrix, whoever, you know, that is. But we got third eye chakra, so yeah, somebody's third eye is open. So somebody, yeah, somebody knows that, yeah, somebody's life is fake. Somebody knows, you know, that, yeah, somebody, you know, is obsessed with a social status. Somebody knows that, yeah, somebody knows what's going on. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could just receive, you know, like some type of confirmation out here, you know, that, yeah, like what they know, yeah, it's true. But yeah, there's somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, like they're not true to their word, you know, like their word is not bond out here. We got an ex-lover, so there could be an ex-lover, you know, involved. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could have been receiving some threatening text messages, you know, like from an ex-lover. But I feel like, yeah, like whoever, you know, this is, like, yeah, like, they had a chance, you know, to, yeah, like walk away. They had a chance, you know, like to, yeah, like, do the right thing. They had a chance, yeah, to tell the truth. You know, they had a chance, you know, yeah, like the court arraignment. They had a chance to, yeah, do something, you know, like to get themselves out of something, and yeah, like they made it worse. So yeah, they have to live with this. Yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're worrying about their future. Yeah, there are somebody, some people that, yeah, like they can no longer, you know, like bring their personal drama to somebody's doorstep. It's over. We got victory. So somebody, yeah, somebody's about to receive a victory, but yeah, somebody, you know, is also about to be, yeah, guilty, you know, of like a lot of charges out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been, you know, like, yeah, like sending threatening text messages, or yeah, like, you know, like saying what they're gonna do, you know, like in threatening text messages. This is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, going to somebody's home, you know, and you know, well, you know, saying that they're gonna go to somebody's home, pull up on somebody's home or whatever. Yeah. But we got PSA, so public service announcement. So there could be some type of public service announcement, you know, that could be made. Yep, we got one-sided friendship. So something about, yeah, somebody's friend is involved. I feel like, yeah, it's a lot of people that are involved. But while people, yeah, are physically in debt, you know, or yeah, like their lives are just being turned upside down, and they can no longer ride off of somebody's wave, feed off of somebody's energy, favor, grace, or mercy. Yeah, somebody's out here spreading happiness like it's a contagion out here. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know, like remember to show gratitude when they receive whatever's coming. And just be aware, because yeah, there is somebody or some people that, yeah, are acting like that they didn't know, but yeah, they did. Yeah, whoever these people are, they're trapped in a cycle of negativity. Yeah. So there's people that are acting like that they didn't know, but there are people, yeah, that their eyes are opening up to a situation out here, or this situation. We got false police reports, you know, so somebody, you know, yeah, they could have, you know, submitted false police reports. There's people acting like that they didn't know. This could be, yeah, some karmic and some friends. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they just want to use somebody. Or yeah, somebody's holding on to past regrets, how all they wanted to do was use somebody. We got a setup gone wrong. So yeah, there's somebody or some people that are acting like that they didn't know, you know, that yeah, people were trying to set somebody up. So yeah, there is a big energy shift that's about to take place. Somebody's first word or last name could start with a P. Something about somebody's pH balance. But yeah, somebody is being told, you know, to trust their knowing. There is some truth that is coming, you know, so that somebody, you know, could make a much needed decision out here. Anything else? But something about, yeah, somebody's financial worries are over. Yeah, whatever's been going on, yeah, it's coming to an end. It can no longer continue. Yep. So there is somebody, some people that, yeah, they're stuck in the mud. We got a Gemini, Taurus, Cusper. When it comes to, yeah, like you feeling stuck in the mud, yeah, that's coming to an end. It can no longer continue. So there is somebody, you know, that possibly, yeah, could be trying to come in on bended knees. So just be aware. Use caution. This is somebody that, yeah, they're stuck in the mud. Yep. And yeah, they possibly want to come in on bended knees asking for forgiveness because, yeah, somebody's blessings are on the way. Not only is somebody, you know, about to, you know, receive a physical upgrade, but yeah, somebody's about to receive a spiritual upgrade as well. Yep. And so whoever these people are, yeah, they wanted to, you know, play a game. And so, yeah, when we make plans, God laughs. Yeah, God's plan, God's game. Yeah, these people definitely, yeah, could have been trying to, you know, like disrupt God's plan for somebody's life. And that ain't happening, says the Most High God. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their blessings are on the way for sure. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.